I'll come over. Hello, this is Tom Christiano for Chelmsford News, and I'm here with my good friend and my great dentist, Dr. Michael Sargent. How are you, Doctor?
Not too bad, Tom. How about you?
It's good to see you. How's that smile doing? All for Dr. Sargent.
You're looking good.
Thank you. And as some of you could maybe tell, we're at the Beard Byam Homestead on Byam Road in Chelmsford because tonight is our annual dinner meeting. And at this meeting, we give out the Guardain Award. Every year we give out one Guardain Award. This year it's going to be to Fred Merriam, who's done so much for the Historical Society and for the town, writing history books, all kinds of things. But in 2001, guess who received the Guardain Award? Dr. Michael Sargent. Could you tell us a little bit about why you got the award that year, Doctor?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, too. You figure, 17 years?
17 years, yeah.
Back when I first started out in my practice of dentistry, I always had my eye on Henry Erickson's building over on Chelmsford Street. And from time to time, my wife Joanne and I would go over and talk to Henry, and he'd say, "Wouldn't this make a nice dentist's office someday?" And unfortunately, he didn't get to see it happen, but we did buy the building from his family, and we restored that building at 21 Chelmsford Street. It was a work of passion because we put so much into that building, and we're so happy that we did. It's so much easier to do new construction, but when you do old construction, you have something that's been there for a long time, and I think that building had been there for at least 150 years prior to me. So they gave me the Guardain Award that year for restoring Henry Erickson's old house over on Chelmsford Street.
Nice. And how long did it take you to restore that building, Doctor?
Oh, we pushed hard. I had to be in by a certain time. I had to get out of where I was, and I had to be in the other one. So it probably took us 6 months.
About 6 months.
Yeah.
And you know, you did a fabulous job, obviously. I mean, anybody who goes by 21 Chelmsford Street could see that beautiful building.
It's a beautiful building, but it wasn't all me. You know, my wife put up with me during the whole time, and then I had a guy who was like my second father, U.B. Scoble, who used to be the butcher over in Alpine Lanes. And he was the clerk of the works. He showed up every day. He counted every piece of wood that came off the trucks. He was just fabulous. In fact, if you drive by that building closest over to where the landmark realty is, I have a horse trough out there with UB's name on it because I couldn't have done that building without him. He should have got the award instead of me.
But speaking of your wife, she also now has a business in that building,
She
right?
does,
In
she
addition
does,
to
yeah.
across the street, which
Right.
we could talk about.
Yeah.
So what's the name of her business?
Begin with Skin.
Begin with Skin. Her name is Joanne Sargent,
Joanne, yeah.
as everyone probably knows.
She grew up as Joanne Bousquet.
Biscay? And what does she do in her business there? It's laser therapy,
They have laser,
skin therapy.
they have Botox, they have filler, they have dermabrasion, they have facials, all the things that we love to get.
Yeah, and she has her own business across the street, right?
She
She
does.
restored that building, or you and
Yeah,
she did?
We did that building, let's see, we finished that building about 7 years ago.
About 7 years ago. And it came out beautiful. I know you spent a fortune on it, right?
Yeah, we did. You always do when you're trying to reconstruct something that was already there.
And for those who've been in Chelmsford a long time, just to let you know, it used to be Emerson Real Estate building.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
kind of a red color, red with white trim.
Yep.
And now it's more like a grayish tan color. I know yours is more of a buff tan color, your building.
Her colors are similar, but just a little brighter.
A little brighter, nice. Well, you're doing a great job over there. Hopefully you're going to stay as a dentist in town for many, many years, Doc. I need you.
She told me I can't retire.
I hope not. I hope not. And you love it here in Chelmsford. In fact,
That's where I grew up.
You're a townie,
That's where
right?
my parents grew up.
So you went to grammar school here in high school?
Yeah. And then I went to college up at St. Anselm's. And then
In
I
New
went to
Hampshire?
dental school down at Georgetown.
Georgetown, wow, nice.
Yeah.
How long have you been a dentist now, might I ask?
About we're gonna have to add that one up.
Since 83?
35 years.
35 years,
35
wow.
years, yeah.
Well, you're still
Who
doing
would've
a great job. And who was your best patient?
This guy right here.
No, we had a good time. Dr. Sargent is a good friend of mine now. Because I've been there so much, I had 6 implants done over Dr. Sargent's office. And done such a great job. I spent so much time there. It's unbelievable, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You probably got so sick of me. That 5 years ago, I think we completed the major work, and
Yeah.
you probably said, "Oh my God, I'm seeing this guy Christiano again."
I never said that.
But you were very good. You always were there. If I ever had a question, you gave me your phone number. I could call you anytime, which I never did, right? Never bothered you too much
Not
with
once.
personal phone calls. No, no. But everything came out great. And you know what's great? The function of my teeth. You could eat whatever you want with all this stuff that you did, you
Better
know?
watch out, you'll gain weight. That's right, you're riding
Yeah.
your bike, you won't.
I ride my bike 26. I just bought
How
a
many
new
miles?
2,600 miles a year plus.
Wow.
I'm already up to 400 miles this year, and we're just in May 5th, so I should break my record again this year, which I try to do every year, even though I'm getting older.
Yeah, good for the heart.
Yep. And I just bought up my third bike today. This is a hybrid. I have a mountain bike, a road bike, and I bought a hybrid in between. Used though for the Boy Scouts fundraiser.
I'm gonna call you Lance Armstrong.
God forbid! I'm not taking any drugs. No,
Look at how buffy he is.
Nope.
He's got to be doing
No
some
steroids for me. Well, Dr. Sargent, you know, I always recommend you on the Chelmsford News.
thank you.
We have the Chelmsford News Group and the Chelmsford News TV show. When anybody asks for a recommendation for a dentist, I always say Dr. Sargent.
I appreciate
And so
it.
many people reply that they love your work over there.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Dr. Sargent, for talking
Always,
with us
always
today.
a pleasure, Tom.
It's a pleasure to you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks.